Welcome back to Life in 10. This is episode 151. We are continuing our walk through my new book. It's called The Man in the Arena. I've showed you on other episodes, but here's 2 copies. We've got a hardback, paperback, and there's also a Kindle, all on Amazon. So feel free to go check that out to learn more. I'm just giving you some of the tidbits from the different chapters. We are in chapter 3, where it says, where the critic points out where the doer of deeds could have done better. Listen, there's not a person on this planet who looks back at their life and doesn't notice moments they could have done better. Okay, we've all been there. I've been there, you've been there. We all wish we would have said something different than what we said. We all wish we would have not put ourselves in that position where we were forced to make some compromising decision. We all wish we wouldn't have sent that email and could have taken the words back that we wrote or said. I mean, the list goes on and on. And again, every single person that you ever have walked past, worked with, whatever, they've been in this position. Here's the challenge, though. There will be those around us, the critics, like we call it in the book, that enjoy pointing out how you could have handled things better. It's like they thrive on it. They want to make sure that you know, that they know, that you didn't hit the target with the decision you made. Now, in this scenario, you are the doer of deeds. Every day you wake up, you make decisions. Did you know that, and I looked this up, that the average human being makes around 35,000 decisions a day? Now, how arrogant are we, or even better, how arrogant is everyone else to think that all 35,000 decisions we make are going to be good decisions? It's insane to even think that, and it's literally impossible. But understand that there will be those who pride themselves on pointing out where you missed it. So do yourself a favor and just chalk it up. Say, duly noted, I'll get better, I'll learn, I'll grow. And hopefully if I find myself in that same position someday, then I'll make a better choice. Now, you're not minimizing the decision or the error. Sometimes you may need to just, push it off to the side. But in most cases, you're just not letting the error tear you down as a person. Okay, we use the sports analogy a lot where they say, okay, you missed the shot. All right, get back on defense. Next play, next play, next play. And that's kind of how we have to be sometimes in life. Now, it doesn't mean that we don't grow from it. It doesn't mean that we don't learn from those mistakes. But it also means we don't sit there and we sit on it. And we camp out there. We can always move on. When you're in the arena, you're going to make mistakes. But you have to get back up and you have to try again. It does you no good laying on the arena floor, playing defense the entire time. You got to get back up and you got to be aggressive and you got to get back in the game. But here's the thing. You at least have to give yourself some credit that you tried. You were the doer of deeds. Now, clearly, it was not the outcome you were hoping for, nor others were hoping for, except maybe the critic who was just feeding off your failures because it helps them in some way. But at least you were one of the ones who stood. You didn't just sit on the sidelines. You got involved. You made decisions. You were trying to make better of a situation. I mean, there's no place for somebody who's just going to sit on the side and watch things happen. You have a responsibility to get involved. You were not built to watch the game. All of us are meant to be in the game, playing our positions and maximizing the time that we're on this earth because it's not very long. We all know that. I mean, at minimum, give yourself credit for trying. Now, like we talked about in chapter 2, don't be the other side of it. So yes, we don't want to be the ones that are receiving the criticism for when we've messed things up, when we've missed the mark. But we also don't want to be the critic that's showing that to somebody else. You know that every person you interact with, they're going to make mistakes. They're going to make decisions that don't line up with what you thought that they should do or that other people thought that they should do. So don't be the one that's pointing the fingers and pushing them down because that's not how it's supposed to be. We should be the ones that are coming alongside them, helping them back up. Now, stay in the fight. Don't let those around you tear you down just because you didn't get it right this time. You're going to get it right next time. Believe in yourself and get back at it. Want to learn more? I have the right tool for you. Get yourself a copy. Again, on Amazon. Chapter 3 goes even deeper than what we talked about today. So I'm looking forward to your reactions to that. Never forget, you are loved, you are highly valued, and I'll see you next time.